Hello and welcome back. My name is Josh Dacey, and we are joined by Chipola Indians head women's basketball coach, Greg Franklin. Coach, on Wednesday, your girls get back into action when they travel down to Pensacola. In your first meeting, you won 79-37. What can you expect from the Pirates this time around?
I know that Penny has gotten her club a lot tighter on both sides of the basketball, and watching some film on that, I'll expect a battle. I expect them to be hungry to get a win. She's not a quitter. She's a fighter. I've known her for a long time. She's very much a competitor. So I expect her team to be a reflection of her. And as I can tell watching film right now, that they are trying to pick it up. They are.
Coach, for the first time since March, your girls are coming off a loss. How do you expect them to respond?
Well, after a few spirited practices and a couple of times being thrown out of the gym, and I thought yesterday we had a better practice than we've had in over a month. Like I said, I've been telling them for 2 weeks, you're asleep at the wheel. I mean, you're sleepwalking right now. You're fooling yourself and thinking that you're really getting better. One thing that we talked about, I've been preaching them for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, is that the team that decides that they want to improve from this point on is going to be the team that makes the difference in March. We can be the same team in March, but guess what? Northwest Florida, Gulf Coast, Florida State College of Jacksonville, they're hungry right now because, guys, we're #1 in the country, and you guys are settling and getting complacent. So we need to pick up and get that edge, get that chip again. I think that somehow along the way we'll gain that chip back and keep getting better, get that hunger and keep getting better. And yesterday was a big step towards that. I was somewhat pleased. Now today, when we go back into the gym at 2 o'clock and we practice, we'll see where we're at. I mean, I know as a coach I'm going to have to adjust some things a little bit, whether it's coming in spirited or whether it's just having a calm, cool conversation, which I don't do that a whole lot. But
we appreciate you taking the time today, too.
It's good to be here, Josh.
Coach, we often speak about Evelyn, her being the vocal point and the star of the team. Who are some of the other players that make up the squad?
I'll tell you what, Atiana Gilmore has really come on and played a bigger role. One thing I don't want to get caught up in is scoring points. I know she scored 19 the other night, and then the other night I think she had 15, 16. I really like my point guards to facilitate and make everybody else on the team happy and score when they have to. Not be a first thought. And right now, against Northwest Florida, that was the least amount of assists we had all year long. Now that's a direct correlation with us losing. And we started tapering off as games going into this as how many assists we had. And we were leading the country in assists per game. And that speaks volumes for our team and how they want to share the basketball. But somewhere along the way when you have that success, along with that success, you got people in your ear chirping saying, oh, you guys are great. How many points are you averaging? What's your points per game average on the #1 team in the country? And somewhere that gets in there somehow, and it's creeped in, and I could see it in our play. But we need to get back to being that unselfish team that gets the best shot every possession.
Coach, what was it about Northwest that they may have done that other teams have been unable to do?
Josh, you know what? I thought Northwest played a great ball game, and they were well prepared, and they did a good job on Evelyn, but it's nothing that we hadn't seen before. And I think it was more to do with Chipola than anything else. Our mindset, our work ethic leading up to the game, which Northwest is a hard place to play. Of course, we last year swept the table, and we beat them over there a couple of times and beat them in the finals, last year. I just, all my years of coaching, I know that there, like we've talked before on your show, that there's 2 things you got to handle. The first one's adversity. We handled it okay. And the second one's success. We haven't handled that very well. I mean, 19-1, you're thinking, Coach, come on, man. You're still #1 in the state. You're still going to be top 5. Come on, Coach. Your program's in the right direction. No, it's not. No, that's not our identity. That's not our culture. We want to win every ball game when we walk out there, or prepare ourselves to win every ball game when we walk out there. And I feel like we slighted ourselves because we weren't preparing in the right way.
Well, Coach, I expect better things on Wednesday. Good luck.
Oh.
Thank you.